As the sun began to rise over a partly cloudy Sand Hollow reservoir, swimmers plunged into the water, excited for a great race. However, the transition out of the water to the 56-mile bike ride through Snow Canyon State Park is when riders began to see clouds accumulate and skies darken as the storm loomed overhead. Sounds of thunder and even some lightning began to appear during the next phase from bike to run. Professional athletes competing in this year's Ironman 70.3 world-class event in St. George were making the most of their time before the downpour of rain hit. Less than a half hour before the finish for top athletes, this was the scene in downtown St. George at the finish line as spectators scrambled for cover. Athletes soon began realizing the term land of endurance. However, as winds died down and the rain subsided, rain-soaked athletes were victoriously crossing the finish line, glad to be done with this World Triathlon event.
I was unsure how fast I could run, but in the end I ran quite well and I'm super happy to remain world champion.
Charles-Barclay from Great Britain! Yeah! Incredible race, incredible day!
It's definitely probably one of the most amazing courses I've raced on. I mean, climbing up Snow Canyon on the bike and just the support out there on the run, even though the storm came in. It's an amazing place and I'd definitely love to be back.
Fans were also cheering on their favorite pro athletes, including second place winner Sam Long.
Go, go, go. I love this. Thank you, everyone. Congrats to being on the club.
Second place, South Africa. You talk about running from behind. Knibb, USA, third place. Wow.
Kind of saw in the distance and I was, just really pushing hard to close that gap, and it wasn't easy and it was very close at the end. I went into the porta potty and then when I came out she'd already passed me. So there was no verbal exchange, but
Baekkegard from Denmark, third place. Tremendous day. You ground out a third place finish today, which you should be very proud of. Baekkegard, everybody, from Denmark. Yes.
And if the rain wasn't enough to get them wet, the top three winners took to the stage to claim their winner's block. Both men and women sprayed their way to their titles with a bit of champagne in celebration of the World 70.3 Ironman 2021.
I'm almost 200 Ironmans worldwide, over 1,000 endurance events through the career. So it's been one heck of a ride.
And as for the remaining Ironman 70.3 world contestants, they kept pouring in intermittently, as did the rain. Some pausing for a bit to give their families a hug and a kiss, sharing their joy along the race route.
He has done a lot of Ironmans. This is his first one after being hit by a car last year. This is his comeback, so that's why we're celebrating.
Many volunteers along the race wore trash bags to keep from getting wet.
Great, it's been awesome. Love it.
The rain's okay?
Yeah, perfect. I'd rather have this than super hot weather. So.
All in all, this Ironman will go down as one of the wettest, but also one of the most successful, as the world's best of the best didn't let a little rain get in the way.
And being Irish, I just call this a bit of Irish sunshine. That's what it is.
Thank you very much. From the Intermountain Healthcare IRONMAN 70.3 World Championship in St. George, Melissa Anderson, Community Education News.